Hello everyone, this is NS, that's right, Naruto StarCraft, and today I have a very special game from the Asian server, and as you can see here, it is a Zerg versus Zeg. Now, I am very familiar with the Asian playstyle, and like I've mentioned before, they do love to press on early and put as much pressure as they can on their opponents, forcing the game to end as soon as possible. So here we have in the 7 o'clock position RenYuXiang, or if you want to pronounce it the proper way, Jiang Renyu, because they do their last names first, then the first name. But yeah, and on the 1 o'clock position we have DuanbinChina. Now I'm not familiar with these players, and well, I couldn't even see their names on the website that I got it from, honestly, because it was in, I think, Chinese or Korean. So yeah, if you are familiar with these guys, you could always toss me a comment about it, and I will try to insert it into the video as annotations and whatnot. So yeah, with that being said, here we look at the income tab, quite similar. RenYuXiang is going for the fast spawning pool. He did get it at 14 as well as the extractor. I do believe that at this point he probably is going to go for some sort of Zergling cheese or Zergling harass, whatever you want to call it. So yeah, it is going to be an action-packed game, I do believe, because I can see the length of the video. And that's right, I'm not going to tell you guys, you know what I'm saying? You just sit there in suspense. But yeah, and here we have both players so far. Their build is actually exactly the same as, well, DuanbinChina. His is a little bit faster, or DuanbinChina, I should say. But yeah, his spawning pool was a little bit faster. It is complete now, so I'm interested to see what they're going to build. I do believe, let's put it to the production tab, spine crawler being put up for DuanbinChina, and he is producing a couple of Zerglings, drones, queen, the usual. And here we have the first set of Zerglings from Renyu, and I do believe that he is going to be putting on early pressure. As you can see here, he is also researching metabolic boost, and what can I say, the faster the Zergling runs, the quicker it gets to his target to kill it. And here we have the Zerglings crossing paths, ignoring each other completely. Renju has decided to go for a fast expand, or expand rather. And now here we have their Zerglings reaching each other's base. Here, Renju is going to be fine because he does have a queen here. And look at this, he is getting an early evolution chamber, which only leads me to believe that he is going to do some sort of Zergling harass very early on. So yeah, what did I say, boys? These games from the Asian server, those players do love their micro, and they're not so much macro players, they like to end games as quick as possible with a ton of action. And what can I say, I'm always for that, because yeah, the more action-packed the game is, the less macro there is, the better for us viewers, you know what I'm saying? So yeah, here we have Renyu testing the waters of Juanbin, and over there he does have a pretty stable defense. He did get his Zorsporn down a while ago, as you guys can see it right here. It's up there. And now he has produced a bunch of roaches. How many to be exact? Let's look. He has 7 out. And here we have Renju trying to take down these destructible rocks. He's also trying to get rid of his own base's destructible rocks, which is kind of interesting. I haven't quite seen that before, but hey, this is why I cast these kind of games, because it is out of the ordinary, and it is special tactics, and new tactics to us rather. So here we have Juanbin trying to stop these Zerglings from taking down the destructible rocks to his base, and the Zerglings see the roaches, and they have only one thing on their mind: peace, dog, as they leave that area. So here we have Renju putting up a lot of more Zerglings, 27 to be exact, against 9 roaches. And what else is he getting? His evolution chamber is also finished, is nearly finished, with the melee weapons for these Zerglings, which will make them considerably stronger, because, well, the reason it makes the Zerglings considerably stronger, because look how many Zerglings there is in here, man. The Zerglings can pack in a very small area, and they can inflict a ton of damage that way because of their small size. So here we go, the battle. Duanbin moving in his roaches closer and closer. RenYu attacking him, charging him, trying to use his speed to entrap those roaches. He is getting the perfect surround. The roaches are fighting back, and here we're going to see how much damage he will do with those Zerglings. Oh my, he is taking down all the roaches. This pack here goes down, the other pack also going down, and the Zerglings look like they are going to be victorious and cleaning up. This lone roach is running for his life. I don't think he's going to be able to make it, as the Zerglings are way too fast. And let's look at the production tab. There is a ton of more Zerglings on the way. He is going to go up the ramp. He is trapping the roaches as well. DuanbinChina in a lot of trouble because he doesn't have an answer for these Zerglings so early on at such a large number. Now the Zerglings try to make it into the base. As you can see here, a ton of health bars blocking blocking our vision, so I'm going to take them away so we can see it a little bit more clearly. As you can see, a sea of blood here. Zerglings, drones, roaches, everything over there. Their blood is all mixed together, but Duanbin was able to stop that initial attack, and now there's more from RenYu coming in. RenYu putting on pressure on the roaches. At this point, he is trying to take down the spine crawler. He is successful at it, and we see him popping more and more Zerglings non-stop, putting under the early pressure on DuanbinChina. And I do believe at this point, man, that Duanbin has taken heavy losses, as you can see here in a Zerg versus Zerg match. But yeah, I don't think he is continuing actually to build. Well, he is actually building just workers now, which is not a good idea because RenYu is producing more and more Zerglings. And here we go again. He enters the area, gets into the worker line, tries to inflict as much damage as he can. The queen goes down. Duanbin is in trouble, and I do believe at this point, man, the GG is inevitable because he has lost all his workers. His queen went down, and there we go. No GG, no nothing like that. I do believe that maybe he was ticked off at the cheese, but I have to believe that this is the Asian server, and in the Asia server, supposedly if I were to take Idra's word for it, there is a lot of cheese from Zerg players, and Zerg is the most popular race there. But yeah, nonetheless, this game was quite an action-packed game, and I'm actually surprised to see the income because only if DuanbinChina produced a little bit Zerglings to complement his Roach army, I think he would have been just fine. But hey, you know, what do I know, right? Anyways, this is NS signing out. Oh, by the way, I forgot to mention about the replays and all the positive comments I've been getting. Thanks a lot, guys, you know, because it does motivate me a lot, and I am going to be producing more and more videos to entertain my viewers, to entertain the StarCraft community, because that's what NS is all about, my friends. Entertainment. Sure, I may say this stupid thing once in a while, you know, everybody does. But yeah, I aim to please and I aim to entertain. And again, for all the people who have left me those positive comments, thank you kindly. I do appreciate it. They do motivate me. You guys are the best, and I love you all in a non-gay manner. So yeah, take care and have a good night, boys.